In this lecture, we will try to understand wrapper classes. We can say Java is a pure object oriented programming language. Sometimes it is required in Java. Sometimes it is required in Java to convert all primitive data types as objects. For example, data structures of Java. For example, data structures of Java. Data structures of Java require data structures of Java require objects only to store. We will discuss. That is data structures cannot store data types directly. Data types must be converted into objects. Now comes to wrapper classes. Now we will try to understand wrapper classes. What is this wrapper classes? Wrapper classes are useful. Let me write otherwise like this. Wrapper classes are useful. Wrapper classes are useful to convert data types. Into objects. As the name implies, as the name implies, wrapper classes. Let me repeat, as it is important. Let me repeat. As the name implies, wrapper classes wraps the data type. Wraps the data type as an object. Yes, I can say there are 8 wrapper classes. How many wrapper classes in Java programming language? There are 8 wrapper classes for every data type defined in java.lang package. They are: Boolean is primitive type, whose wrapper class is java.lang.boolean. Byte is primitive data type, whose wrapper class is java.long.byte. Char is primitive data type, whose wrapper class is java.lang.character. Double is a data type, whose wrapper class is java.long.double. Float is a data type, whose wrapper class is java.long.float. Int is a data type, whose wrapper class is java.lang.integer. Long is a data type, whose wrapper class is java.lang.long. Short is a data type, whose wrapper class is java.lang.char. These are the different wrapper classes. Let me say let me say like this, int x equal to 10. If I write system dot out dot println x, if I print, what will it print? It prints what it prints? It prints number 10. Let me say integer space I1 equal to new integer of x. Let me say system dot out dot println I1. Therefore, what will it print? It prints, what will it print? It prints 10, isn't it? It prints 10. Now, I1 is an object. What is this I1? This I1 is an object, isn't it? Now, I1 is an object of integer class. Object of which class? Of integer class, isn't it? That wrapped, or I can say encapsulated the data type x. Encapsulated the data type x, isn't it? Wherever x is required as an object, as in data structures, we can use I1, isn't it? For example, if I say int k equal to I1 dot, this is I1 dot, let me say int value, to get back. What is this? To get back. Which one will you get back? To get back the original data type. To get back the original data type. What is that original data type? Int value. We use int value method of integer class that returns the data type int. Just try to go through this one. This is a brief description of wrapper class. Even if you speak strictly, there is another class known as number class. Yes, this number class is basically abstract class. This is an abstract class. The abstract class number is the super class. I can say this is abstract class and this one is super class. I already discussed what is super class. Super class of all numeric wrapper classes, or of all numeric wrapper classes, byte, comma double, float, integer, long, and short. This abstract class provides many methods to convert wrapper objects into primitive data types. We will spend a lot of time on these classes in future, on these concepts in future classes. Thank you very much.